Well, hey, Pipers. Welcome back to the Bass Piper channel. I am in my garage. I'm making an adjustment here. And having me an AJ Fernandez New World, Connecticut. And just got these in from Boswell's Saturday. As you know, they had a big um, cigar event Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And now this one's smoking like it's supposed to smoke. Um, if you've never had the A.J. Fernandez New World Connecticut's, you'll get right off the bat some pepper, you'll get some cream, and a little bit of spice to it. Nothing so far overpowering in the first third of everything, but it it's a nice cigar. It's a nice smooth cigar, and so far it is burning well. Bass Piper got crazy with the lighter and took a quick little burn off the end on the side there, but anyway, I'm going to turn my chair around a little bit. But guys, if you missed the event, they had some good things. I picked up this little torch lighter. This is a Boswell torch lighter, and has a little cigar rest at the top, and this thing just flips open, and I don't know if you can see it or not, and closes. And they had some other lighters there as well. They had a barrel lighter that they were selling as well. And but Rachel hooked me up. I got a couple of cigars that she sent me. I'm trying to think now what they were. I get on here and I forget. I got this hat that was sent. This was, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it says New World Dorado. And they had these in black on black, and then they had one with black and a gold rim, but she had already sold out of those, or not sold out of them, but gave them away. And actually, when I talked to her on the phone, she she said, she asked me what I wanted. Well, I'd seen first thing Thursday morning when I got up and was checking my phone. I just got out of bed, and I looked at them, and I forgot what they looked like. So while I had her on the speakerphone, I was trying to look her back up, look the pictures back up, couldn't find it. And I said, well, just get me the black on black. And AJ, signed it over here. He signed it, got a little thing on it. So, and just some swag, hats and T-shirts and stuff. And then after I hung up and everything, about maybe 30 minutes, I called her back after I found the picture. I said, hey, get me the black and gold. She said, wait, I don't think there's any more. We had a group of guys come and buy a whole mess of the A.J. Fernandez cigars they had, and Dorados and Connecticut's and all kinds of mess, and they wiped out, I think, all the black and gold ones. But anyway, I got this one. She sent me, I did pick up a Dorado to try, but then after I looked at the reviews on it, she said it was a medium strength, cigar, and it is. It's like a medium to full, and maybe like a 6 or 7 on the scale. But from what I understand, it is really packed with pepper. The people that some of the reviews that I've seen on it, it's very peppery, evidently. So I don't know how that one will go. I only got one of them, and then I got a hold of Well, I can't think of the other one. That shows me my bass piper's mind is going. But this, I really like the AJ New World Connecticut's. I had one and tried it a few months back, and I wanted to get, so I got a whole box of these, and a box of 20. They had 15% off, and but I got sent the hat. I got sent a cutter, the little safety cutters, the little cheapies, but they're the safety cutters. Cuts well. This thing cut this one, as you can see. Cut it really nice. For a cheapie, that ain't bad. I don't get that kind of cut with my $20-some one I got. But anyway, I'm just sitting out here today chillaxing, and just thought I would try one of AJ's cigars, and I got me so I got the lighter, I got the cigars, and she sent me the hat and the cutter, and a punch had a little round disc looking thing. I don't know, still don't know what that is. I got to call and find out what that is. I thought first it was one of those things, that goes on the back of your phone that you could hold your phone with, but it doesn't look like that's it. So I don't know what it is. It just might be just a little medallion. I don't know. But it had a good sale, evidently from what I saw. And I thank Rachel for helping me out, being a loyal customer of theirs. My goodness, I done probably spent, if I had to count it up with Boswell pipes, I'm probably well into about $2,500 worth of pipes from Boswell. So I think that qualifies me to get in on a cigar sale over the phone. So anyway, the cigar smokes nice. It smokes straight, and I'm just waiting to get back down through this little burn I did. I don't know how the heck I was trying to light it and must have moved my hand and burnt that side there, but it's doing pretty good. So anyway, guys, just wanted to share that with you. I went and picked up from Amazon. Let me say this too. Some of you guys that watch my channel, if you've never gotten the cigars, give them a try. Give them a try. Like I said in my previous videos, you don't have to break the bank, guys. These New World Connecticut's, they're not that expensive. And you can start off, what I do, instead of buying boxes, I just buy them by the fives. Especially if I'm trying them. If you just want to try something, I'll buy a single, but then if I like it, I'll buy it by the fives. And I'll tell you something else I've tried, and I really like it. I'm not going to probably own a wooden humidor. I like my Tupperdoors. Those Tupperdoors that I showed you in my video, the Tupperdoor, I just bought another one this weekend because I knew I had all these coming in and I was going to open up the box. And I had to have somewhere to put these. So I took my first one I got for Christmas, and I had that thing packed with the different ones. So I kind of separated them and moved some over to the new box. But, for about $80 off of Amazon, you can get your nice Tupperdoor, sealed Tupperdoor, and you can get the 2 cedar trays, get you an Oasis hygrometer, and everything, and get your Bovita packs. And them things, man, stay spot on. The temperature in your home, you can control the temperature in your home, but our home stays between around 68 to 69. Now, sometimes if we cut the heat off, if it's like a cool day like today, it's not too bad. And then we will, turn it off. And then, you're in that transition where, it's cold in the mornings, but it warms up sometimes in the afternoon. And the house may get up to 70, 71 with nothing running. And so I'll put it on just enough to back down the temperature. Humidity with these Bovitas is spot on, man. They'll stay within. I'm trying something. I bought some 62%. I've got 62s, 65s, 69s, and 72s. I've got them all for the whole gamut. And I've got my new Tupperware. I put 65s in, and my older one I switched to 62s in. Simply because I think I'm going to like my cigars between the 65, 68% more so than the 70, 72 range. I'd rather have them a little drier. I'm trying something out than having it wetter. I think they will smoke better. They'll normally tell you, 65 for Cuban cigars, but you can do the New World the same way. It's really personal belly button preference, but I'll monitor them. So if I can keep them within, with the 62s, the way the climate is here in Virginia, it'll probably keep it right at around 65. My 65 Bovitas will keep the other one around 65, 68, maybe tap 69. But my two canisters, guys. I For my flavored stuff, I've got 69s in those, and it'll keep it right at 69, 70, right in there. So the Bovita packs are the way to go. Now, they can be over time costly, but I tell you, for set it and forget it type of setup, you can't beat it, and it's cheap. I would recommend to anybody, don't go spend $200 and $300 on a wooden humidor. I mean, unless you just got the money to throw away and you just want to look cool with a fancy box. I mean, that's up to you. But for me, I had the money. I could have bought me, a $700 fancy box by whoever. I can't remember the guy's name that makes them. Like I said, I get on here and I forget names. But he's well known. In fact, Steve Harvey's got one of his boxes. He's well known out in California. So, I had Christmas money and I had different stuff that I could have spent and bought one if I wanted. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over I'm going to have my Tupperwares, but I'm waiting for them to put out about a 250 capacity cooler door. But I want to try to find one that's a cooler door and has the humidity adjustment as well. And I want to wait until they're going to eventually come out with it, where the lights are all down the sides instead of that little old tap light at the top that don't do nothing. I got in the cigar lounge. I got a little corner curio cabinet that my mom had for many years. I brought it and put it in there, and that's where I put my cigar boxes. I display my different cigar boxes and stuff and open them up, the nicer looking ones and things. In fact, most of them that I have in there, I got them from Rachel when we would go visit Boswell, and I'd go buy a pipe from them, and she'd give my wife a couple of boxes because my wife was into the boxes. So we kept them. But I've noticed now, as things have changed and things are the economy the way it is, and I was told they're not doing the fancy boxes like they used to. So, unless you're paying the big bucks, $300 a box for, cigars or whatever. But a lot of the manufacturers that were making the nicer velvet lined inside and all the fancy nice woods and all that, they're not doing them anymore. They're putting them in just cheaper cardboarded type things and putting a wrap on them and call it a day, So you're not getting the nicer ones. And unless you're buying like the Atabays or the more expensive Perdomos or the Padrones or uh, the uh, the El Septimo, 40 and 50 and $80 sticks. So it better come with a gold line box. But anyway, that's where we're at, and I just wanted to share that with you today, guys. I'm just sitting out here. Mondays I kind of use as my day off for the church and stuff, and really with my small church, it's not that bad. Most people would say that most of my days are off more than on, because we don't have a lot going on. When you got a 56 member church, or about 56 to 60 members, there's not a lot going on in a small country church. So I'm kind of like the fireman. I'm sitting out and waiting for the fire to happen spiritually in the church. I'm on 24/7 call, and so when something happens or somebody's in the hospital or something takes place, well then that's where I have to go out and get things done. But Mondays I usually take as my day to just kind of chill out. And I've been to the gym today. Try to get back in there today after I've been out busted up from that fall last couple of weeks. So I did a little treadmill and did a couple of stomach and back exercises. Just I couldn't do the machines and all the stuff like I normally do. I'm gonna give it another week or so because I don't want to re-pull something or redo something that's trying to heal. They said basically I was just gonna probably just bone bruises. Uh, I didn't think you could bruise a bone, but evidently you can. And just trying to mend from that, and so I'm just gonna sit here and chill with this AJ Fernandez. But I tell you what, I everything I've heard about AJ, he seems to be, for a young man in this stuff, he's spot on with his stuff and putting out some good stuff. Now I don't know how this Dorado's going to do for bass piper. Um, I'm not a spice pepper guy, but I'll try it. I'll try anything once. But here now, kind of ending the first third a little bit, the pepper's gone away. And they said that's what the Dorado does too, but it's more of a heavier pronounced pepper when you light it. And when you light it, it had somebody go by. Didn't know if I knew him or not. Um, it's more pronounced, but then it starts, they said, backing off and changing profiles. So anyway, guys, we're going to wrap it up. It's 18 minutes, and listen, we'll talk with you all later. But try some of the AJ Fernandez cigars if you haven't, and anybody that's interested in wanting to start in that, look at your Tupperdoors. I got a video on one of mine, maybe 4, 5, 6 videos back, and showing you mine and how it's laid out. You can get all this on Amazon. It's not rocket science, but they are worth the money, and you don't have to break the bank. And you don't have to break the bank with the cigars either, guys. $5, $6, $7 sticks on average, and you can get a good smoke. You can get a good flavor profile if you're just getting into it and want to try it. So anyway, until we meet again, relax, have a pipe or a cigar, and don't forget the many blessings that God puts on us each and every day. You guys take care. We'll talk with you later. Bye-bye.